Welcome to this live feed. We're having remarks by the Honorable Minister of Agriculture.
The Dean and members of the family present, our guests, TS and the team, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to be speaking to this group today, a group that was made possible through His Excellency's visit to Korea. I remember when we went to Korea in June, through His Excellency's initiative. We were privileged to have interacted with a number of Koreans. But I remember during one of our conversations, TS asked me, what do you want? If you were to ask for one thing here, what would you want in Liberia? And because His Excellency has been knocking my head for the starch factory, I just said, well, if we can have the first starch factory in Liberia, it would be great. So, I know right after His Excellency was inaugurated, or even before that, we've been having conversation on the multiplicity of commodities that come from cassava as well. So he took interest in cassava processing. So when TS told me, he asked me and I answered him, he said, okay. 1 hour later, he brought the chairman. And when the chairman came, he said we were going to rural Korea, what he called rural Korea. We drove for 3 hours to go and 3 hours to come back. And I was very surprised at what I saw. I was amazed. He has a very large processing facility that does potato starch. But I told him Liberia has the opportunity or the potential to grow cassava that can produce even better starch. So what you want to do? I didn't know he already took interest in it. It was just part of the conversation. But he did promise that he would try to come. So a few weeks later, I got a text message from TS that indeed the delegation from Korea was coming here and that the chairman was part of that delegation. So I was very satisfied that Mr. Chairman was coming. So Mr. Chairman and the team, thank you for living up to your promise. So the chairman and the team have been here. We've been going around some part of the country. We went to Maggie County. We went to Grand Bassa County. And he's made a couple of tours around the city to see what he could do. And I'm happy that he has taken interest in the starch factory also. And he has said he was going to do something here to produce starch. Because about a week ago, I was traveling to Boakai and Boakai counties, and I realized this immense potential to grow cassava. In Boakai County, if you went there today, they've grown cassava that is not sold because there is no off-taker. The oldest processor that is in Germany does gari, and the capacity is very limited. So people were asking me, how do we sell our cassava if we want to do more cassava? But because I know that there was hope that there will be this processing facility, we encourage them to do more. In fact, right now, I talking to one of the sites. They are already doing 800 acres across the country, 4 counties. What we are doing with those people, we are putting them to small production units, 25 person to a group, and we place them on 100 acres. We went to the first 200 acres that we lay out close to Kabata, where we have 50 women and young people growing cassava to our support. We lay out the place and give them the cotton to produce good variety of cassava that are not just for eating, but have high starch content. And I think the chairman went there, he saw it, and I'm sure he was happy about it. So the market is there. Our people are there to produce, and I'm sure it's going to create for us that uptaking opportunity where our farmers will not just produce, but they will have market for what they produce and generate some income out of that. So, Mr. Chairman, thank you for coming. He's taking interest not just in cassava. I know you were seeing us exchanging the food across the table. When we were in the field, he ate the hot pepper and he liked it. Yeah. And he told me we could make money out of this in Korea. Surprisingly, he took the picture from the market when he went to Freeport, a lot of Freeport. He was just showing it. And thank God I already have a partner here who wants to do pepper on a large scale for you to be able to process and send it to Korea. So we are going to do more in that. He was also able to have spoken with the Fishery Authority, spoken with the Maritime Training Institute, and I remember TS while we were traveling together on our trip to Children's Factory. He asked me if it was possible to train some of our young people from here through the Maritime Training Institute to go to Korea and do some work. So he wanted this memorandum of understanding between the Marine Institute in Korea and what we have here. And I'm glad that he followed up with that by going to see the Training Institute and also talking with the Fishery Authority. So Mr. T.S. and Mr. Chairman, thank you very much for reaching out. They've also identified areas in the port of Buchanan where we have the SAPs there. They are prepared to do some work there. They also went to the Freeport of Monrovia. I think they are impressed. So hopefully, by the time they leave here, we should have a clear idea of what specifically they're going to be doing through TS, Sam, and the delegation you see here. So, Mr. Chairman and TS, let me say thank you for coming. We appreciate your visit here. As the chairman said, Liberia remains open. We are not just going to be doing agriculture. We want you to be the one that will open the way for all Koreans to come here. So as you are here, we want to give you the best treatment you deserve, so that you go back and tell Koreans that there is a prospect in Liberia for investment, especially in our agriculture sector. I share with you the plan. I want to take that plan back to Korea, let the Koreans get together, and come back to Liberia and invest in our sector. So, Mr. President, our First Lady, the Dean of the Cabinet, the members of the Cabinet, thank you. You are welcome again. Liberia is your home and open for you for investment. Thank you very much.
That was the Honorable Minister of Agriculture,
I want to thank the
Minister Nuta.
for that exhaustive overview. Madam Dean of the Cabinet, members of the Cabinet, other officials of government, head of delegation, members of the delegation, I am pleased at this time to present to His Excellency, Dr. Boakai, President now, the President made a statement following which I present around the channel of the delegation after action. Europe and the United States. Cassava is the term usually applied to roots and tapioca, which refers to the starch and starch derivatives. The plant looks like a small tree of some kind of the starch is extracted from the two roots, which are partially between diameter and half of 1 long. Tapioca is easy to grow and does not require much cultivation. So a crop will grow each year with almost complete flexibility of planting and harvest schedule. The availability of tapioca root is high year-round. Approximately 1 million hectares of land, or 2.5 million acres, are devoted to tapioca in Thailand, producing some 20 million tons of tapioca roots annually. Approximately 50% of the tapioca roots are processed into tapioca chips and pellets, and 50% into tapioca starch. Most of these products are for export. Thailand is presently the world's largest producer and exporter of tapioca products, shipping to over 75 countries. The main markets for tapioca chips and pellets include the European Union, China, and Korea. The main markets of refined tapioca starch are Japan, Taiwan, the United States, Singapore, and Hong Kong. As the demand for tapioca-based products has markedly increased over time, new varieties of tapioca have been developed with the main purpose of improving the economic return of the industry. New varieties are selected primarily for improved starch yields. Only conventional breeding programs by hybridization techniques are used. No genetic engineering is involved. Thai tapioca starch and products are therefore completely free of GMO. Tapioca products are applicable in many types of products. Tapioca roots can be processed into tapioca chips and pellets, which mainly are used in animal feed compounding. Tapioca is also an alternative raw material for producing liquor as well as industrial and medical alcohol. Food. Tapioca starch is widely used in making foods. Native tapioca starch is used in bakery products and as a general thickening agent. Modified starch or starch derivatives have been applied for thickening, binding, texturing, and stabilizing. The range of food products using Thai tapioca starch includes canned food, frozen food, dressings, sauces, and infant food. Confectionery. Native tapioca and diverse types of modified starch are used in confectionery for different purposes, such as thickening and glazing. Tapioca starches are widely used in gel confectionery such as jellies and gums. Monosodium glutamate, or MSG. Tapioca starch is a common feedstock for making MSG in Asia. Sweetness. Glucose and fructose, made from tapioca starch, are used as substitutes for sucrose in jams and canned fruits. Tapioca-based sweeteners are preferred in beverage formulations for their improved processing characteristics and product-enhancing properties. Pharmacy. Native and modified tapioca starches are used as binders, fillers, and disintegrating agents for tablet production. Glue. Tapioca starch is a very important raw material in making glue. Tapioca starch-based dextrins are excellent adhesives and used in many applications, including gum paper, tapes, labels, stamps, and envelopes. Biodegradable products. Tapioca starch can be used as a biodegradable polymer to substitute for plastics in packaging materials. Plywood. Glue made from tapioca starch is a key material in plywood manufacturing. The quality of plywood depends heavily on the glue. Paper. Modified tapioca starch is used in the wet stage of paper making to flocculate the pulp, improving running rates and reducing pulp loss. Native and modified tapioca starch is also used in the coating and sizing of paper, improving the strength, binding coatings to the paper, and controlling ink absorption to improve print quality. Textile. Tapioca starch is used in 3 stages of textile processing: sizing the yarn to stiffen and protect it during weaving, in printing to improve color consistency, and in finishing to make the fabric durable and shiny. In the future, modified starches that are tailor-made for individual applications will continue to find new uses.
Round of applause.
Last 20 years, Ghana's economic performance has been inconsistent, with generally slow growth rates. The key reason has been Ghana's reliance on 2 key commodity exports, gold and cocoa. These sources have suffered sharp variations over the years, so that the prices move from one crisis to another, depending on the performance of gold and gold prices on the world markets. Ghana cannot continue to depend on this underlying landscape of growth Africa to move the economy beyond its strength. The major challenge, therefore, is to find new business growth while protecting and where possible expanding its currency standards. It has to deliver a per capita income of $1,000 to its people in the shortest possible time. In this direction, the government of 2002 announced essential presidential initiatives for the development of the oil palm industry. As more growth for the economy.
diversify the economic base of this country's economy. Up to the time when President Ford took over, this nation has been dependent on cocoa, coal, and tea exports only. The prices of these commodities have been dictated by external forces over which we have very little control. We are unable to budget and plan the life of this nation on the basis of the varying and widely fluctuating prices of these commodities. We needed to have some diversity. So the president came up with these special initiatives involving salt, involving textiles and garments, involving oil palm and cassava starch to help diversify. They are also to act as growth tools, especially in rural communities, create jobs in the rural communities, and increase economic activity.
And in response to modernization of agriculture, in response to creating many businesses in the rural areas, the industrialization process for rural area requires that we formulate a consistent long-term strategic framework. Within the next 10 or so years, we're going to develop 200,000 hectares of this country's lands to produce 2 million metric tons of palm oil for processing into soaps, laundry detergents, cooking oils, cooking fats like the margarines that we have, the baking fats that we use in our bread, to convert the palm oil into these higher value added products and then export. This is an important program which solves rural poverty, creates employment, and they live well. We should be encouraged and made to survive so that we will not have our youth moving from the rural areas to the cities to create the many problems that we have now. Communities are benefiting from this farming operation. About 30 persons per community that are also engaged in this activity. So if you work out the numbers, it comes out that we have almost 8,000 families that have been working with us and are benefiting from the money we have spent on land clearing, bedding, clothing, transporting machines. So we offer this 6,000 jobs to people every year. And considering that to be grown 1 hectare, we are spending almost 4.5 million cedis for every hectare of land that we develop. So every year we pump at least 100 billion cedis into the rural economy.
These products are all rural based. The idea is also to try and create economic activity in these rural communities. It's been very exciting, especially oil palm. The people have embraced it and embraced it in custom.
We have looked on the chiefs as the custodians of lands in the country.
The exciting thing about it is that the chiefs and many landowners in these rural communities are offering land for the cultivation of cassava, offering land for the cultivation of oil palm by those who have come out and declared their interest in joining this initiative and developing these particular crops. The kind of employment, we go at PSI, first we go PSI, when we get PSI, and then to PSI, we got one guy, the Masika. And that happened in the family. Ghana bɛyɛ ɛda so sisi yɛ ahom sɛ ɛbɛma paa na abɛduru abɛso sɛ bebree bi yɛ group bɛ yɛ yie ɛwɔ sɛ abɛno biara sɛ ne ka sɛ mu a Ghana bɛ kumpɔn nti na ne mu ana kufa ara wɔ ma asɛ sɛ mu ɔbɛ de so ha sɛ ahɛtɛfoɔ nso ɛwɔ ne kɔdu bia ɛwɔ abɛdu wɔ ha na ɛmoa na ɔman nkɔ so ma yɛ ɛma ne bi.
So far, we have accumulated more than 300,000. I think we're in the region of about 500,000 hectares of land that have been pledged. my chiefs and their subjects in the 6 regions where we have been working: Ashanti, Wahafo, Western, Central, Boakai, and Eastern. The land has not been acquired by government. Government is not in the business of acquiring lands from anybody and at this project. Rather, people have to voluntarily put their land back for development as an equity contribution for the total investment required. The landowner gets to share in the benefits of using that land, but not to take it as an immediate money to consume.
No mind that is the paramount thing of the on behalf of the traditional council have actually offered the Ministry for Private Sector Development and Computer Science 88.9 miles square of land for the cultivation of oil palm. The same has been done by the Omani of Wasa and the Omani of Tufu, who have offered a 20-mile square land. It shows that the people have actually embraced the initiative. They see it as being able to address the problems of rural urban migration resulting out of the lack of jobs in the rural areas and helping their communities to also develop. Apart from that, you find that the entire community is developed because government has to bring in the loans, get access to water. It is these that are exciting the various communities to support the various initiatives that are under the PSIs. There have been quite a lot of achievements. We have developed nurseries. So far, we have 12. This has been increased to 32. And we are now producing seedlings of up to 4 million seedlings a year. We're hoping to raise it to around 6 million in the very near future. We've contracted outgrowers who are being given extension services to all these, and so far we are looking at cultivating at minimum 10,000 hectares every year. Apart from that, we have set up these corporate village enterprises to have one processing plant servicing these 5,000 hectares so that within that community we will be developing a new economic zone, a new growth environment, a new center for job creation in those areas. So far, we created 46,213 jobs in the rural communities, and we have increased it to about 15,000. We have 296 farmer groups in about 230 communities in the process of developing these oil palm plantations. In the first 2-3 years, we encourage the plantation owners to intercrop their farms with cassava, with maize, cocoyam, and even with plantain, so that we would not lose the country of food crop production that we are already developing.
It's miracle for twice a year. The major season that is March, April, and then the minor season is September. Whereby to fetch an additional income for the farmer within the first 3 years of oil palm growth.
The support of government so far has been out of budgetary allocations and out of resources. But government has committed itself to even giving the Ministry for Private Sector Development and the PSIs guarantees for it to be able to borrow money to support particularly the private sector operators who are running these initiatives.
I know that we probably next week will be one of the private users that they company. And the private could not be to make it for the third time that are here.
The Oil Palm Research Institute
has been involved in providing agronomical services for oil palm production for ages. Indeed, we know that even the Malaysians came to learn of how to grow oil palm from our research institute and took away some of the original seed material from Ghana to Malaysia to develop. And now we've grown big. We have the skills, we've got the people with the technical knowledge to be able to enable them to do agronomical services to those who are investing in oil palm production.
The objective now is to ensure that research is made into a firm that benefits our farmers and local community. And we realize that the Presidential Initiative is one of the things which is helping to equip and empower our poor farmers. And so we see that we have a common objective.
We foresee that for the medium to long term, we will need to continue expanding the acreages and improving the yields of what we have in this country. The market is far in excess of what we are currently able to produce and what we foresee we will be able to produce in the immediate future.
You know, in a very short time, if the price of crude petroleum oil continues to go the way it is, palm oil becomes an alternative fuel. It's a fact. Everyone must start talking about using it in the pharmaceutical as some supportive trees and cosmetics. So, in terms of external and internal consumption of the oil and the byproduct, I think of any agricultural product like can give us as many market opportunities as we have with the palm oil and the palm kernel oils.
Indeed, the entire thrust of these President's special initiatives is to empower the private sector to develop these growth goals, to develop these new products. It is the private sector that is at the center and leading. What the government is doing is only to try and facilitate and quicken and support the private sector to be able to achieve these aims of developing these new growth goals for the diversification of the economic base of the country.
And when we put in the accelerated part of this program, we will open up on-farm roads, and the on-farm roads will also begin to connect the small isolated people who are living in places who are rather inaccessible to social amenities. This is a basis for the spatial distribution of our population so we can target assistance to them. And because they are engaged in economic activities, they can pay for it and sustain it. These are the things that we are targeting and they are happening.
So in a few minutes, we're going to have remarks by His Excellency the President.
This is this is Boakai. Is this working? Can you hear me? This is Boakai, our honored guests, Dean and members of the cabinet, special invitees, members of the press. I'm not too sure this thing is loud enough. Can you hear me? Want to thank you for joining us this evening. As a matter of fact, TS, this is the first time we have had this kind of occasion to entertain any of our potential investors who have been here. And this is the first time we're using this facility. So you are actually the ones opening this facility. Today, the first day we're using it. TS Chairman and my soon Liberian son, so we're very grateful for your presence here. When we went to Korea, we were keen on what we wanted to do, who we wanted to talk with, and the meetings we had. We were very much encouraged by the conversations we had with you, the meetings we had, and since you came, your commitment. I'm happy that the minister mentioned that we've been talking about cassava. I think as of today, a lot of people sitting here find out that cassava is not just for fufu and damba. See the many uses of cassava. And we consider this low-hanging fruit because cassava is grown here. Cassava grows in even high temperatures compared to other crops. And we want to say to you, we are not just talking about investment, we're talking about a relationship that will give you opportunity to see what we have here, the potential in the youth population, the vast land that we have, the water resources, and the opportunities to do business in Liberia. For us, we believe this is a new door opening to Liberia to work with the Koreans with trust. And we know that can bring a lot of good to this country. We are happy that you're here. We're very pleased that the minister took you around, saw many, many possibilities. We cannot wait long enough to see you establish here. And I'm happy that the NIC boss is here. And I've told him before the end of August, I want to see some investment possibility here. And I'm not joking about it. So, the fact that you're here, many of our people are unemployed. Many of the young people don't even know the opportunities in agriculture. And we know what South Korea can do. We can't wait to see you back. as you are on your way back, just make sure that you leave behind firm document with timelines in which we can come and begin to work. Liberia is open for business, it's open for quality investment, it's open for friendly investors. You talk about the maritime program. We're not just talking about the maritime program of training our youngsters. We have the largest number of tonnage of ships flying our flag. We can train them, we can give them jobs. The last time I was there, to witness the graduation, and I went to Ghana also to keynote the graduation there. But besides that, we're losing so much on our sea resources. People are taking away our lobsters, tuna fish, and we need help to protect those resources. And we know you can do it. So we are very happy with this relationship. The man you saw with a long sleeve white shirt, when I was managing director of PMC, we brought him here as our chemical engineer. We used to export palm kernel oil, expeller cakes, sold for feed, and even for feed in the poultry industry. There's a lot we can do here. And I want to say it's not all about gold and diamond that are non-replenishable. We're talking about opportunities in the soil. So we're happy tonight that you're here with us. And we want to just encourage you and to say we look forward to a big friendly relationship. We talk about scholarships. Our young people going to your universities. Korea has one of the best education systems, and we know we can benefit from it. When I went to Korea the last time, without even mentioning, the president said to me, I will support your program, and he called it a rest agenda. And I took that seriously. So the arrest agenda is what we introduce and what we look forward to. And agriculture is topmost. So I want to thank you again for this opportunity. We look forward to working with you. Our doors are open, and we can wait to see you back. Thank you so much. And yes, you made us happy keeping your promise to be here. Mr. Chairman, thank you. Charles and your son, we want to welcome you. You told me you're not just coming, you're not even coming as a Korean investor, you're coming as a Korean Liberian. And that is already established. Thank you. And having said that, let me just ask all of us to rise. to toast to this great friendship and opportunity that we look forward to in the shortest time period. Well, let them respond first.
The handphone's not good. It's better.
We'll now have a response
But I should stand
to
this.
the toast by His Excellency the President. And this will be done by the head of the Korean delegation.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. President, Madam First Lady, and members of the Cabinet, staff of the President's office, and ladies and gentlemen. 2 days ago, I couldn't speak. I lost my voice. I still sound terrible, but I can at least speak. It's my great pleasure to be here. 3 months ago, I would not have guessed that I would be honored by a dinner like this, but we're here. I want to thank my friend and partner, Stan, for alerting me and introducing me to Liberia. I was happy to meet the president and his delegation in Seoul 2 months ago. I had 2 luncheons with the president during that brief visit. And having been, I understand, a former Minister of Agriculture, he probably knows more about cassava and starch and all of the other products that can come from cassava than most of us here. And also with oil palm and other riches that your land can provide. We went to see the 200-acre farm that's under development in Margibi County 2 days ago. And Chairman Saab, who's been a very experienced food trader of over 45 years of experience, having traveled to more than 120 countries in the world, saw the soil and say it's very, very rich. But we saw the 2 videos, which are both enlightening and also alerts us to the challenges that we face because there's competition in the world. You're going to be facing starch from Thailand and also from Ghana. You have to compete. So that's the task that's ahead of you and us as we try to develop this industry. But you got to take the baby steps to make that first journey. So, but you also have other resources that we are interested in from Korea. I am a Korean American, so hopefully I can bring resources from both Korea and the U.S. And U.S., you're very close already. So I see this relationship as tripartite. You're in the middle, the U.S. and Korea. Extract more from the U.S. and other donor countries. I think we can work together to strengthen your capabilities
to receive and utilize more assistance from many of the donor countries and agencies in the ways that you may not be able to do by yourself. So whether it's in agriculture, mining, manufacturing, or other areas, I think there's a lot of room for collaboration. And we can share some of the experiences that Korea has undergone. In my brief lifetime, I immigrated to the U.S. in 1970, 54 years ago. So Korea was relatively a poor country. But that country has come a long way since then. So when I returned to Korea, after living in the U.S. for 32 years, it was a completely different country. Which I think that's what the President and all of you want to see for Liberia and for your children and for their children. So I really thank for this wonderful dinner. Thank the President. And as you mentioned, I think personal relationship is very important. And I'm so very happy to see so many friends, Sam, Norley, Ambassador, Louise, Jeff, and Minister Nute, and also Mother Minister. We all met in Seoul, and also Kula too. So I think I'm not, the President has ordered us to come up with an action plan with concrete objectives and timelines. We'll try to do that before I leave. I'm not sure how much we can satisfy or meet your expectations. What we may in the beginning may not be enough in your eyes, but you understand this is a long way from home for us, from Korea. But as I said, we'll make the baby steps for our long journey ahead. And we hope to work with all of you in this room to make our joint enterprise a success. So I want to raise my glass to wish health and success of his administration and success and health for all of you and your families and for the great country of Liberia. Cheers.
That was remarks by the head of the Korean delegation to Liberia.
President will drown our guests.
So this is going to be a gowning time. His Excellency is about to now members of the delegation.
Working with military agriculture in some countries in Liberia.
This is about
200 acres in Lanky plantation made for cassava production.
That is the head of the Korean town, gifted him by His Excellency the President, and helping him with the cash is the Dean of the Cabinet, and he looks so good in it. That is the First Lady extending a handshake to the head of the delegation. And now we're going to have the chairman of this delegation count. So, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are joining us from, this is a county section at the dinner hosted by His Excellency the President for members of the Korean delegation to Liberia. And that is his son there, also member of the delegation, being counted. A colorful dinner right here.
In addition, Mr. Chairman,
Some more appreciation for the dedication.
So that is a souvenir item gifted the chairman and his delegation. So members of the president are invited to join the photo. Can you be So we are now coming outside for a photo opportunity.
The front would be better. The front? Yeah, the front. Yeah, the front. The front would be yeah.
So members
Patrick.
no, she asked him to. We're out here for a photo opportunity. Members of the cabinet and members of the
yeah, some people will be up and some down.
yeah.
Yeah, for the staff. Right there. That's fine. You want to be, and then Louis, you're so fierce like Chris, I'm making.
Go.
Okay. Go ahead. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're good. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was a photo opportunity. We have the Honorable Minister of Agriculture right there, the Honorable Minister of State, Minister of Commerce,
This is FM, ELBC, FM, and the Executive Nation Platform. A brief word for the Liberian people. The South Korean delegation, as the president, what's that message for the Liberian people? Well, we remain hopeful. When the president traveled to Korea, we came by and reported that we spoke to investors who are returning the country to Liberia. And this is just one group of people who we spoke to, and today we are happy that we are here to invest mainly in agriculture and fisheries.
industry sector.
To be precise, how many investment are we talking about that's about to come to the country?
We cannot say the number right now, but I know they are prepared to do some value addition. The official sector, they want to do value addition in the agriculture sector, specifically focusing on cassava and some pepper. We've spoken about those.
Okay, you said they toured the entire country. Specifically, which county would this investment be in?
They did not tour the entire country. We took them to Margibi County, we took them to Grand Bassa County. Of course, they part of Mosolaro County. We have planned to take them to Bapuni, where we have massive cassava production ongoing. But because of the time schedule with the president of the work, they are unable to go there. But they are determined to come by and do investment in wherever they can, as long as the raw material for the factory will be producing those products.
So, Mr. Minister, so what do Liberia expect?
Well, we've been promising our farmers that we want to do value addition. So our farmers, specifically those who are in the cassava production, should be happy because we're going to have off-takers that will buy the cassava that they produce. One of those days, people will produce cassava and they say, well, it stays in the
I'm concerned about this delegation. Are they sent from the Sub-Saharan government, or it is an organization or a company that are represented? That's one. Secondly, with the tour that you made in Grand Bassa, Margibi County, and they are going back in South Korea, is there any monetary value that they may be determined to invest in Liberia?
No, we have not agreed on the monetary value. That was the last question. The first question about what are the private sector investors or government saying. Korea is the market economy. Most of that is being driven by the private sector. So everybody is here is the private investor. Everyone is taking investing in private sector investors.
Will you mind maybe be specific, the companies and the names?
Well, I won't be specific about the company name, but I know the chairman of Culture is one of the main actors in the food industry of Korea. He produces all sorts of processed food, from chili to starch, and all products that are necessary for the agriculture sector in that country. So we think it would be very, very useful for our sector, and we have great promises for us. We think all we do is to look forward to what he's doing tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
So folks, this is how we bring to a close our broadcast coverage of the dinner held by His Excellency the President for members of the Korea delegation. Once again, thank you for following us, and